Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Moonblack 2 Nuzlocke. This is part 30. In this episode we are here on the bridge where we did go ahead and leave one dude kind of a little bit in limbo. In fact, we left him completely in limbo, not a little bit. He was just left in limbo wondering if he would ever get his 1000th win. But we've gone ahead, we've healed up in this house right here. Sadly, there's not a Pokemon Center in this area, so I can't, fly back to the previous area, teach Pokemon Cut, and go after that Buzzwole. I don't think we encounter the Buzzwole there. I think we just move it on, as it would normally be the Cobalion. I think. Or Virizion, one of the two. But I'm pretty sure we would just move it on. However, I do want to run back there and do that at some point. We'll do that once we get to a PC with, Fly and all of that stuff, though, because at the moment we don't have Cut on us. But we do have ourselves a battle to go ahead and do. Because we don't have Cut on us, we also don't have Surf on us, because we don't have Greninja, meaning I can't skip this dude. I'm a little afraid that he's going to be, super buff, but we'll give it a go. Wait, I've been waiting for this day. You're my 1000th opponent. He obviously didn't battle anyone in the last 2 days. I've got a 999 win streak. Be my battle opponent. Sure, buddy. Please don't actually beat me. Haha, even though you're just a fledgling, you'll still be my 1000th win in a row. Listen, he's confident. I don't like that. I don't. He's got a cane. He's got a scarf. He's got a top hat. He's ready to just annihilate me, and I'm terrified. But I am healed up, because we did speak to that woman in the house and got full healed, meaning Flygon should destroy Lucario, right? We click Earthquake and we call it a day? Did we call it a day? We call it a day. Okay, that's one Pokemon down, no worries there, I like that. Level 49 isn't super scary. It's not super scary, it's not... it's not a nice level to go up against. If they were, level 3, I'd be having the time of my life, Level 49's... it's on par. That's fine. Delmise should get destroyed by an Air Slash, provided it doesn't have anything funky that I'm unaware of. This should just be a nice simple bop. Being a Grass Ghost type. Nice simple bop. Okay, I like where this is going so far. And a Sizzle, which... if I had a Fire type right now, it really wouldn't be a problem. But I don't. I don't have a Fire type right now. So to be honest, what is my best bet against this thing? Probably just Melmetal. Right, it probably doesn't touch Melmetal. Melmetal can return with Earthquake and at least hit it on the neutral side. I feel like this is fine. This is probably the least risk, which I'm a big fan of. So we'll click Earthquake and we should have a nice time. Iron Defense. Wish I'd stayed in and could just Air Slash, to be honest. I really do wish I'd just stayed in and clicked Air Slash. That would have been nice. Earthquake really doesn't do that much. I'm gonna do nothing to him, so I may as well just swap back out. This was a mistake. I could have just Air Slash. But I thought I'd be tanky. However, I didn't expect him to get tanky. He Iron Defense again, so I mean, now I essentially just have a little bit of extra damage, right? Sure. Air Slash, damage, is it enough to KO? No, I didn't think it would be. But we should live a Night Slash and we should be able to call it a day, and that should be a nice, clean victory. I'm even going to finish him with Extra Sensory, just because that way I can't miss. And he has high crit ratio moves. No, I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play the high crit ratio move game. I will just Extra Sensory, and we will call it a day. My Tornadus is getting, a little bit further ahead in XP than the rest, but yeah. I've steadily extended my win streak for 2 years, and now it's over. But I have a strong will. I declare that I'll try again to have a 1000 win streak. I won't battle you next time, though. You'll just break my streak. This poor dude. Poor guy. Would it have been nicer to leave him in limbo? I have my doubts. I wonder if it might have been nicer just to leave him completely in limbo, so we would never know. I wish somebody would raise me like this with free meals and a nap every day. A nap every day would be nice, I feel that. I wonder if veteran Pokemon raise or train young Pokemon. Yes, they do. That is shown in the anime. Can confirm. Although, to be honest, you really shouldn't take the anime. In fact, you shouldn't take anything seriously in Pokemon. The anime and the actual games contradict each other so much, it's kind of pointless. I'm so happy to be able to eat with my Pokemon. But what are you eating? Are you eating other Pokemon? Let's battle without saying a word. No? No? What do you think I am? You think I'm just gonna battle random people when I don't have to? No, don't be silly. I could die. I don't want to die. Why would I do that? I have definitely got to the point where a whole lot of my Pokemon are really, really good. And I'm kind of at a point now where I wouldn't want to sacrifice any of my Pokemon. You know, early on in Nuzlocke, you quite often get that situation where you've got one of your Pokemon that you've caught that you don't like as much as the rest, and that Pokemon essentially acts as fodder, right? That's what it does. It acts as fodder. I'm past that point. I no longer have any Pokemon on my team that I would consider fodder, which makes it really, really scary when I get in tough situations where a Pokemon could die, because I'm way more likely to try and swap out the low health Pokemon and go into something else that really doesn't want to take the hit, and therefore risk 2 Pokemon, than I am for just, like, letting a Pokemon go. So, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But at the moment, I'm very attached to all of my Pokemon, which, you know, is part of a Nuzlocke at the end of the day, but it's also scary. Either way, Route 11, new encounter. Let's see if this will be our fodder. Let's see. Let's see. Although, to be honest, it doesn't really work like that. If it is a bad Pokemon, it's not going to be my fodder because I'm not going to put it on my team. I don't have any fodder. It makes me consider going and grabbing that shiny Pansage just because I need a fire type, and that way it could be my fodder in case I ever get in a scary moment. I can just sacrifice the Pansage or Pansear. Oh, that'd be... tactically using my Pokemon. I think that's the term. I'd be using my Pokemon tactically, okay? It's only big brain plays here. There is nothing else. That is just obviously the best way to go through a Nuzlocke. Balanced team, care and love for your Pokemon? No. Tactical fodder. That's the way forwards. I have Ice Punch, so you get deleted. To be honest, I knew I had something super effective. I couldn't remember if it was Ice Punch or Thunder Punch for a second there, and I don't know why. Ice Punch is just better. Except for War types. War types would... There's an argument there, because, I mean, Steel doesn't hit Water. So yeah, I suppose Thunder Punch could have its use, but either way, it's not what we have. Hitmontop. To be honest, you can't hit Marshadow. It can't. I'm going to be proven wrong when it goes for a move that completely bops me, but it shouldn't. It shouldn't have anything for me. And to be honest, we can just Force Palm for the Paralyzed chance, I guess. Hey! Agility. Oh, the tactical paralysis. Which, by the way, I wish I could say it was planned. Tactical paralysis, get bopped. No agility for you. It might not have actually had anything to hit me with, to be honest. It really might not have, but oh well. Right, I do see Dark Grass, which I kind of want to get to. We really haven't had luck with Dark Grass yet. So, maybe today's the day. Maybe today is the day we go into the Dark Grass, the encounter on the left is garbage, and the encounter on the right is something absolutely amazing. It could happen. It could. It's unlikely, but it could. This dude trained under a waterfall, like Chuck. You Chuck's disciple. Rising Star Crofton? Crofton. What a name. What a name. Crofton. Sounds like a type of biscuit, and I don't know why I think that. I probably just have food on the mind, because I haven't eaten a whole lot these past 2 days, because my throat has been horrible. Which, by the way, for anyone that was curious about the last 2 days, I haven't cut my throat. I have an ulcer on the back of my throat, which is horrible. It's absolutely horrible, and it hurts. And you know what? It sucks. It just sucks. It'll go away in time, but like, gross. It's really annoying. It's such an awkward place. You know, I haven't really had an ulcer in a very, very long time. When I was younger, I used to have them quite a lot. But I haven't had an ulcer in a very long time. Why does it have to be on my throat? It sucks. I forgot Meganium was an ice type in this game, and to be honest, that's terrifying. But at least I get the Regenerator proc. Wasn't what I was planning on going for, but hey, Regenerator's Regenerator, gimme. Blizzard shouldn't do too much because Steel typing. Respectable. Oh, okay, you don't need to do that, though. Listen, bud, you don't need to do that, though. Do I have a Force Door? I don't. I'm just gonna Moo Moo Milk back to full, and then we'll full heal next turn. We'll speed this up a little bit. The speed up in this game isn't super fast anyway, so it shouldn't, you know, break your ears like some of the Visual Boy Advance games do. They can really break your ears sometimes, because they go to like 3000% speed. Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade. Interesting. Don't freeze me. Okay. Flash Cannon probably won't KO, so we might need to heal again. I like being proven wrong. That was a crit. That was a crit. I do think the crit mattered, but I like being proven wrong, Melmel. I like that. That makes me feel like I have a real powerful Pokemon. I appreciate it. More Wild, huh? I'm just gonna Force Palm it because I'm not afraid of any fairy typing. Right? There's an Intimidate. Right? That's gonna happen. That's gonna suck. No! Force Palm. Bye-bye. 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 I'm a Marshadow. Sorry. You know, it's just, you know, it's a legendary thing. It's just what legendaries do. They kind of bop non-legendaries. Megas. Megas, on the other hand, they have a fighting chance. If that Mawile had Mega Evolved, that'd be scary. But it didn't. So, it sucks. You're right. Maybe I should train my body and mind by standing under a waterfall. I can get clean while I'm at it. Well, it depends. You know, you don't know what's at the top of the waterfall. If there's, like, a Grimer, you know, washing itself at the top of the waterfall, probably not going to get very clean. Hi, Zacktree. Are you not moving along? Wait, are you actually not moving along? Wait, what? Do I just have to interact with it for it to move along, or is it actually battling me? I don't know. I don't remember Gen 5 at all. I guess we'll heal up just in case. Just in case. If this Zacktree battles me, it'll mean the Buzzwole definitely will battle me. I don't have anything I super want to lead with. I guess we Dragon Breath. Oh, we're battling the Zacktree. This is an encounter. This is an encounter. Zacktree, hi. You are gonna be so hard to catch. Beast Balls haven't been added to the game, have they? Because I don't have any. Maybe I shouldn't have battled this. Dragon Breath, Paralysis, nice. Nice, I like that, I like that. Hypnosis, misses, okay. Good start, very good start. Just gonna Dragon Breath again, because I saw how much it did, and honestly it looks like I could maybe get free off. That looks like free. That looks like I could get free off. I'm going for one more. The way I see it is if this crits, so be it. It doesn't. It doesn't crit. Paralyzed, red health. Things look promising. I do have a Master Ball. I don't think Zacktree is worth a Master Ball, but I do have it. I also don't know if I can catch this in general without Beast Balls, and I definitely haven't picked any of those up, right? I definitely haven't picked any up. Okay, so I mean, we're just gonna throw all of our Ultra Balls. If it's not caught in all of our Ultra Balls, then we move on. But I mean, we have 26. We'll give it 26 goes. Although it's not looking promising. Okay, you need to not do that. You need to not do that again. That was a crit, right? Yes. I'm gonna play this real safe and real boring-like, so there might be a huge cut coming up. Because I am not playing games right now. Although if I catch it right now... Oh. That gives me hope, though. Don't like that. Don't like that. Like seeing fully paralyzed. Is it just legendary catch rate or is it beast? But I don't know. I don't know what catch rate it is. I wish I knew what catch rate this thing had. Am I just wasting my Pokeballs? I don't know. I could be. I could be wasting all of my Ultra Balls right now. I definitely think if I do encounter the Buzzwole, I'm going to need so many more Ultra Balls. This is a lucky matchup, because at the end of the day I have something immune to electric type moves. There we go. I have something immune to electric type moves, and Signal Beam doesn't really damage me a whole lot. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Maybe I've kept that whole thing in, because I don't like skipping the encounters. Also, that sprite is broken as hell. But I don't like skipping for encounters like that, because it makes it seem less genuine. I don't know. I'm just weird. I'm probably keeping that whole thing in. I'm calling you Beanpole, because to be honest, I don't have any better names. It's just a bad name. It's just a bad name. It's just how it's gonna be. You know, my mum hasn't got this far in her naming series yet, so I don't have a name for the circuitry. A shame. Do I? I mean, while we're here, I want to grab the encounter, I guess. It doesn't seem like I can get to any Dark Grass right now, so I mean, we'll just grab a normal encounter. It's fine. Our encounter is going to be a good encounter. Our encounter is going to be a good encounter. That's a good encounter. I like Gligar. I will take a Gligar. Yes, please. Yes, sir. Yes. I think it can live one Dragon Breath. You stay in the battle, right? Yeah. My brain was just listing everything that could go wrong just then. It was like, U-turn, it's gone. But no, it's not. This is fine. Just live a Dragon Breath. It isn't evolved. It lives very, very well, actually. I kind of want to go for another one. I'm going to go for another one. I'm fine with this. Okay. We're seeing U-turn and X-Scissor. This is not a bug, mind you. This is not a bug type. This is ground flying type. Posing as a bug type. It's trying real hard. We shouldn't have too much trouble catching this. Listen, if we have more trouble catching this than a Xurkitree, I will lose my mind. Come on now. Come on now. It's been one Pokeball, we're fine at the moment, but like, give him the ball. I'm just gonna heal up once, just because, you know, we were asleep when we got hit at the start. We took a lot of HP as damage. Let's just go ahead. Let's not get crit, for example. Glad I healed up when I did, because even if we could have survived that, a crit would have probably given me a near heart attack, and I don't need that right now. What I need is to see that beautiful, beautiful capture. Thank you! The Fly Scorpion Pokemon. We're calling you Tongue. That's it. That's its entire name. That's its name. It is Tongue. This is Tongue the Gligar. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful name. But that is a good encounter. Overall, Route 11, pretty good encounters, gotta say. I'm pretty happy with that. Are we safe to run on through? It looks like we're safe. Okay, cool. No. I thought we were safe. Yahoo! No one uses that. No one uses Yahoo. It's all about Google. Come on now. I haven't seen you since our last battle. Are you here to battle Kiwi? Mm-hmm. Kiwi. I want to battle him, not you. Yep, Opaloosa City's gym leader is Kiwi from Alola. We're not really related, though. Oh, the gym is that way. Before challenging it, you might want to go to Route 9. Still, your Pokemon really respect you. I feel how much fun your Pokemon are having, even from inside their Pokeballs. They are terrified at the fear of death. They know that any waking moment, fainting is not an option for them, and they could be sent into the void, the purgatory that is the box of death. They're terrified. Okay, I don't have to battle Ash. That's fine. That's fine. At least I don't have to battle Ash. If I had to battle Ash, then I would be sad. But for right now, let's go ahead. Let's heal up. Let's take a brief look at our Pokemon, I guess. I'm not going to go back for Buzzwole just yet. I did say once I get to a Pokemon Center, I'd go and grab Cart and Fly and all that, and I'd go back to them. But honestly, That Xurkitree was enough, you know, legendary hunting for today. I'm scared. I don't want I don't want to deal with the stress of trying to catch a second one right now. I will, however, grab a ton of Ultra Balls ready for it. Gimme... Let's just go to 100. 100 Ultra Balls. I really shouldn't need to ever buy Ultra Balls again, right? I really shouldn't. I have a lot of full heals, so I don't think I need those. Do I have any max repels? I have those. Okay, that should be fine. Let's go ahead. Let's take a brief look at our Pokemon that we caught. Who knows? Maybe the Xurkitree's a timid nature. That might tempt me to use it. It might. First of all, Gligar is bold. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Its attack is normally something I would like to see higher. I prefer Impish, but defensive is good. Defensive is good. I don't mind plus defense on a Gligar at all. It is a nice Pokemon to have defensive. A quiet-natured Xurkitree. Quiet. It's always quiet. All of my Pokemon seem to be quiet. And it also has Pressure, not the fun ability, which works like Moxie, Beast Boost. Yeah, I don't really care for it that much. Like, yeah, that special attack is amazing, don't get me wrong. That's gonna hit like a truck. But, nah. Nah. And we also have a Lonely Execute, because I don't think I read that before. Maybe I did. It's okay. It's okay. For right now, though, let's go ahead. Let's explore this area a little bit, see if we can grab any stuff. Maybe grab our encounter for Route 9 as well, as we seem to be grabbing a ton of encounters these past couple of episodes, even though I kind of plan to skip a few encounters. Are you going to stop me from going through? No. Okay. I want to go to Route 9. I want to go get my encounter on Route 9. And preferably see a dark patch of grass, maybe? Dark grass? I'm just going to walk right past you, don't mind me. I'll take the quick ball, that's nice, that's nice. Ugh, I ran right into it trying to avoid him. The trouble with trying to avoid trainers is I'm done. That simple. I'm done. But we can go ahead, go into God, air slash the Decidueye. It shouldn't be too much trouble, right? Decidueye kinda sucks. I wish it was a little bit better, to be honest. Sucker Punch is a little bit scary. But air slash returns with just a nice little one-shot. As you do. Just a nice little one-shot. In between episodes, I'll probably get the team up to level 55, by the way. That's just where I'm feeling is appropriate right now. I feel like level 55 is kind of where I want to be at. Now, I could be very, very, very specific about this and rappel my way over to the Dark Grass for a chance at a double encounter and a better encounter, but I'm just going to walk through, and if we get there, we get there. We didn't. Our encounter is going to be a Poochyena. Why? Why is Poochyena this far into the game as just an ordinary Poochyena? This is a Route 1 Pokemon, and you will not tell me otherwise. This is a Route 1 Pokemon. How did you get here? I want the Poochyena, but how did it get here? Swagger. No. No. Don't need no swagger. How did it get here? You know how youngster Joey always talks about his top 1% Raster? Is this the top 1% Poochyena? Has it got here and like, this Pokemon can survive here. Alright, this is its natural habitat. These Pokemon, these Poochyena, can survive here. That's crazy to me. Crazy. The bite Pokemon, I am calling you Alfred. Or if you're female, Alfredina. I didn't check. What gender are you? Are you Alfredina? You're Alfredina. It's a stupid name, but you know what? You're Alfred in spirit, okay? I will never forget the time I took a Mightyena into Ubers, and it was one of the best Pokemon I've ever used in Ubers. It was hilarious, and people did not know how to deal with it, because they were like, why on earth is this kid using a Mightyena? I have a Primal Groudon, what does he think it's going to do? And then my Mightyena would do something and win, and it'd be great. Ah, good times, good times. But for right now, we've collected ourselves a good few encounters. We've made it to Opelusive City. We have a gym battle coming up. Meaning, I think right now is a nice time to round up for this episode. In between episodes, as I said, I will go ahead and get my Pokemon up to level 55. I feel like that should put me on par with the gym leader. We'll see. If I go into the gym and they're all like level 60, I might reconsider real quick. But for right now, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!